Hi everyone, and welcome back to Keto Treat Day. Got a sweet treat for you, so stay tuned. Welcome everyone. Great to see you and great to be back in doing another keto treat with the Keto Treat Gal. And today for my sweet treat, I did chocolate chip cookies. I cannot believe from day one of all the different recipes that I've done, I've never done chocolate chip cookies. Now I know they look square to you. I'll go over and why they're square. They were supposed to be round, but I'll go over that. But I can't wait to explain this one to you guys. It's pretty close to my sugar cookie recipe, but a little bit different, and they're even more moist. And I just have a cup of tea on the side here. I already broke my fast. Sorry if I don't look the greatest. Today was my cleaning day. Cleaning day. It's Monday. I cleaned for like 3.5 hours, so I'm just exhausted. And I thought, well, I got to get this treat video out because it goes up tomorrow for you guys, which is Tuesday today for you guys. But I thought, I'm going to get this up and get this done. I'm just exhausted though. So yeah, I just hope that you guys will enjoy this. And of course, afterwards, there'll be a slide showing how to make it. Make sure you look at that. And down below in the box, I'll write how to make it as well and all the ingredients. But it's really close to the sugar cookie recipe, just a little bit more to the recipe on this one. So yeah, make sure you watch that slideshow after. Before we get started, let's go ahead and read our prayers and promises. This one is on truth. This one should be good. First one is John 16:13. When he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. And ain't it the truth? God will never lie to you, and he'll never steer you into lies. He will always be truthful to you. Psalms 119, 160. The very essence of your words is truth. The very essence of your words is truth. All your just regulations will stand forever. Again, another verse on God telling you that he's truthful. God is truthful. He's the only one that'll be truthful for you. Trust nobody in your life. You can't even trust your own self. But God will always be faithful to you. John 8:31 through 32. If you abide by my word, you and my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth. If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And that is true. The truth will set you free, guys. It will definitely set you free. And be his disciples. Do his work for him. Tell everybody about God. It's important for us to do that. Don't just get to heaven because Jesus died on the cross. Do your work for him. Do the work for him. Get other people to the Lord. Talk about God and do good deeds for him. So when you get to heaven, he'll say, good job. The last one is Psalms 86:11. Teach me your way, O Lord, that I may walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name. And he is the only one we should fear is God. If we're not walking with Jesus, we should have a big fear. Should fear nothing else in life. He says so many times in the Bible to fear not. We have nothing to fear unless we are not walking with Jesus. If we do not know Jesus, do not, walk with God, do not read scriptures, do not believe, that's when you need to fear. That would be the biggest fear ever. Other than that, you have nothing to fear. The other side says, God, you are the Spirit of truth. And if I am your child, then I am also a child of truth. When faced with the temptation to be dishonest, I will remember that it is by your truth that I am set free and that I am your disciple. Help me to live honestly in the light. I like that. I always ask God to help me to be honest, and I'm always honest to you guys. I try to be as honest as I can. The last one is I pray that I learn to fear you more than the consequences of telling the truth. Your truth will always reign supreme, and I want to walk in the same way you do. And how many times do I tell you guys, live like Jesus, walk like Jesus, try to be the best you can, the best Christian you can be. We're going to make mistakes, but don't purposely make mistakes. Try to be the best you can, and walk like Jesus, be like Jesus, be kind, be loving. Let everybody see that Christian in you. The last thing says, what steps can you take to be more truthful in your everyday life? Just the way I walk right now, just being honest to God and honest to all of you guys and telling you guys the truth like Jesus would, like they say in the Bible. The only person that's never going to lie to you is God. So be truthful, just work hard every day to be that woman or man of trust. you know, that people can trust you. They know that you're honest. I mean, there's no reason to lie to people. I mean, if you have to fib to or not hurt your child in a way or something, that's different. But being truthful is so important. You know, we're given one life. Try to be as truthful as you can. Try to live like Jesus. Like I always say, try to live like Jesus. So I would say that I would read the scriptures more. I would ask God for more help on that to be more, truthful. I am a pretty truthful person, but I would ask for more help by getting on my knees and praying. So that would probably be the best way, is asking God to help me be more truthful. So love this book. We're almost done with it though. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, you got to get back to me and tell me where you got this from. I want to order another one. Definitely want another one. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with this, the Holy Bible, Life's Manual. Nothing will teach you more. Nothing will make you feel better than reading this. And everything is coming to pass. You know, if some people don't believe, read scriptures, and everything that it says in here is coming to pass. How did they know? Because this is real. Jesus is real. God is real. Heaven is real. Hell is real. It's all real. And I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance, you guys, to do that video. Like I said in my Monday's video, didn't do my sermon video on Revelations for you guys, the second part of it, because I wanted to ask my pastor some things. I want to tell you guys truthfully. See, I want to be truthful and read scriptures, but definitely get into the Word of God. Spend quality time alone with Him. I'm going to do that today. He helped me today again get through all my cleaning. I was very tired today. Didn't think I could even do the cleaning today, but I got on my knees and I said, God, please give me the strength to get through. And He did. The house is spotless again. Last week, was my big. Every six Monday, I go through and do even more. It takes me about 5.5 hours, but on a day like this, about 3.5 hours. And I got everything done. It feels so good. And I even got my treat video done because I leaned on Jesus and asked for His help. He will help you if you ask, and you're walking right with Him. He will walk right with you, and He will lean and draw in closer and nearer to you every day. He will. So spend some quality time alone with Him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up scriptures today and spend some time with Him and just, learn some more and read, because I love scriptures. It makes you feel good and totally will change your life. You'll fear not of things in your life. You definitely won't fear, because there's nothing to fear when you walk with God. Absolutely nothing. Because when our time is up and over, we go to heaven, or Jesus returning. We talk about that a lot. That was at my service on Sunday. We had an evangelist there, and he talked on also, like my pastor's been saying, that Jesus is returning soon. You can feel it. 2020 might be the year. Come get me, Lord. I'm ready. I'm ready whenever God's ready to take me home. Get away from all this drama and horribleness in our world. But because I live with Jesus, I live a good life. So always remember, lean on Jesus. And if you need help with that, if you're new, right there is the red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so I can grow bigger and bigger and help many more people with their faith. I link my email down below if you need help with that and learning how to ask Jesus into your heart. I can read the verses for you and help you to ask Him. And you'll have a salvation story to tell people when you gave your life to Christ. I can help you with that. And also, if you want more information on the ketogenic diet, need help with that, I can help you with that. And then definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you love those. Love that God is so truthful, and that, you can always lean on Him and trust Him. That's the one person you can trust. And also shoot me a thumbs up if you think this keto treat idea is an awesome idea. Come on, chocolate chip cookies. I can't believe I never thought of that. So, but anyways, like I said, this recipe is very close to my sugar cookie recipe. And the only difference is my sugar cookie recipe was 1.5 cups of almond flour. I did 2 cups of almond flour in here. I'm experimenting with the coconut oil to make the cookies a little more moist. So instead of 2 tablespoons, I did 4 tablespoons. I think this is probably the best. Maybe it could have been a little bit less coconut oil, because they're very moist, very, very moist, almost like a cake. But I think 4 is going to be what I'm going to be using from now on, is 4 tablespoons. And then, of course, the sugar, I didn't sprinkle it across the top after I made them. You put some in with the sugar cookie, the stevia powder. But then at the end, I also made the little imprints with the fork, and then I added some on top because they were sugar cookies. But these ones here, of course, I didn't do that because they're chocolate chip cookies, but I did add, instead of a 1/2 cup of the stevia in the ingredients, I added 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And then the chocolate chips, of course, and they're Lily chocolate chips. You can have Lily chocolate chips, that's keto. Now, I've already done my 1 meal for the day. If you'd like to know what that was, I did around 15 carbs. It was one of those, it was the keto bread that we can have, the 0 net carb bread from Aldi's, which is not 0 net. I always tell you guys it's 4 net carb. My brother who does this as a job, and my doctor did the calculations on it. Can't deduct insoluble fiber and certain things, and it is more of a dirty keto. I don't eat it a lot, but so I had a sandwich with some oven roasted premium turkey breast chicken breast, from Aldi's, and I had Harviti cheese on it, and then I had some hard salami or summer sausage, and some cheese a little bit of cheese and that together, just a few slices. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs with a little bit of mayonnaise on it. I had a pickle spear and some cucumbers with a little bit of what kind of dip? French onion dip, and then I had a yogurt with some strawberries. So it came out to about 15 carbs. I am so full. I also had a tea here with the MCT oil. So I got plenty of fat in my one meal, plenty of stuff in my one meal there, but it's only about 15 carbs that I did. Each cookie here is going to be the same. Now this made 12 cookies, this recipe did, because of course there's more. You're adding more almond flour, more sugar, more coconut oil. So it did make 12 cookies, and they're pretty good size. Now the problem I did was I did it on that same cookie sheet as I did the other one that made 10 cookies. Well, I tried to do 12 on a sheet where they all ran together. So when I took them off, I had to cut them. You'll see in the video, you'll see they kind of all ran together. So I had to cut them. So they're not round. If I would have done it on a larger cookie sheet, then they wouldn't have ran together. They would have been round. So you can make your cookies round. Don't worry. But anyways, so this recipe made 12. They're going to be around the same because I did add more almond flour to the mixture, and of course the Lily chocolate chips, there's a little bit carb in there. So because there's 12 cookies, it's still around the same, 1.5 net carbs a cookie. And they're bigger. Look at how big these are. They're even, bigger than the other cookies, and yet there's 12 of them here. But I can't wait to taste. I'm going to stand up and show you this close. Look at the front, look at the back. Yum, chocolate chip cookies. I can't wait to try a bite. But I'm very full, so I'm only going to have a couple bites. Just like I thought, super moist. Crispy around the edges, yum. I think it's perfect with the 4 tablespoons of the coconut oil. Maybe you could do 3, a little bit less, but I think these are perfect. I think they are. I'm gonna open it up and just kind of show you the inside. So moist and tender. I'm always working on trying to make a cookie more tender, because my husband, when I made the very beginning cookies, he always said they were so dry. Because when you add almond flour, things get really dry. Not when you add the coconut oil. I said I was only going to have a bite. They're so yummy. Yum. I'm going to stop right there because I'm really full. I definitely have still carbs left, but I'm just so full for my one meal. And I want to make sure I finish this because it's my MCT oil to get the rest of the fat in that I need. Now remember, these will be very fattening because it's made with the butter, it's made with the coconut oil, it's made with the chocolate chips. Very fattening. So don't eat these all the time. If you're in, losing mode, I always teach you to use your body fat mostly. So do this as a treat. That's why it's called a treat video. Supposed to only have these once in a while, but definitely would be great for parties. I know it's hard. We're not really getting together with a lot of people, but we're kind of slowly getting together. So if you want to make this for a recipe, it would be great, or make them for your family and just have them once in a while. Be cautious, but if you're in maintenance mode, you can make them more often, enjoy them, because then we do get to have good fats. But again, this stuff would be, almond flours are great stuff. Coconut, well, actually, these wouldn't really be dirty, other than maybe the chocolate chips. I wouldn't say these would be a dirty cookie because the almond flour, the coconut oil, butter, that's a little bit dirty if you're using real butter to real butter done in like the Kerrygold, which is, a grass-fed butter, be much better for you. And that's what I was going to use. I actually had it on hand and I completely forgot, so I use regular real butter. But yeah, these cookies taste so good. Definitely a chocolate chip cookie, a moist chocolate chip cookie. You taste that coconut, you taste the butteriness to it. Delicious. So definitely try these cookies out, you guys. And like I said, just look, it's almost exactly the same as my sugar cookie recipe, just a few things I added, and then of course took away, which would have been the sugar on top, because I didn't need that for a sugar cookie. So definitely check out the slideshow, and if you forget anything, you don't even have to rewind it. Just look down in the box. I'll have all the ingredients in there and how to make it. So, hope all of you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and trusting the Lord, and getting through this pandemic we're going through. We're going to get through it. This too shall pass. We're going to make it through, you guys. God's always with us. And maybe it's end times. Maybe this is the time Jesus is going to return before any of it gets worse. God will return, come and get us, and we're done. And if you believed, you're going. You're not being left behind. And I'll read more on that Revelations, because, yeah, it's getting scarier. Second, and then when I read the last one, that's the most scary. So, anyways, everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Now, go make these cookies and enjoy them. I love all of you guys very much. Continue to pray for me, and I will continue to pray for you to stay safe and lean on Jesus. Go spend some quality time with him today. Do that for me. Go spend some quality time alone in your prayer room. Call it a prayer room. Any quiet place can be your prayer room. Go write some scriptures down and spend some quality time alone with God. He wants us to draw near. The more near we draw to him and the more we ask for him to clean up our world, he's going to do that. It says it right in the Bible. Good night, everyone, and take care. Hey, everyone, back with another keto treat, chocolate chip cookies, and it'll make 12 of them. Here's what you will need. Almond flour, eggs, the powdered stevia, coconut oil, butter, Lillys chocolate chips, baking powder, pink salt, a 1 cupper, a half cupper, a tablespoon, a half teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon, and then a cookie sheet, a bowl for mixing, and a cake mixer. Start by preheating the oven to 350, and then cut your butter. You'll see the tablespoons right on the side. You need 5 tablespoons. You'll see after I cut it. Then just stick it in a cup unless it's already softened, and soften it in the microwave. Now let's make our mixture. Put that 5 tablespoons into a bowl. Add over it 3/4 cups of the stevia, 2 eggs, 4 tablespoons of the coconut oil, 2 cups of the almond flour, a half teaspoon of the baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt, and then you're going to mix it all up here, and you'll see me mixing it. Once you get it mixed, it'll look about like that. Then you're going to add 1 cup of the Lily chocolate chips, and then you're going to hand mix this with a fork. I'll show it right here in this picture. Then take a tablespoon of the coconut oil and grease your cookie sheet. Just use your fingers. And then scoop out your mixture, and it's going to make 12 of them. So you'll figure it out as you make them how much you're going to need. It's a little bit more than a golf ball size. And then use a fork to kind of flatten them down. Stick it in the oven and cook for 15 minutes. Now, as you see here, my cookie sheet wasn't big enough, so all my cookies ran together. Use a big enough one. And there's the plate of them. Don't they look delicious? And they sure were delicious, you guys. Absolutely love that coconut oil in there. Really makes them more moist. And each cookie was 1.5 carbs. Can't beat that. And they're even bigger than the last cookies I made. Definitely try them out, and always keep it keto.